What are we calling as DevOps isn't a new concept. It's been there for a while in a different bits and parts. So basically, people are talking about many bits and parts of automation. There was always a problem between development and the production. I mean, basically operation. It's it could be a simple deployment problem or dependency issues. Code works in my computer, I mean, as a developer, but when it goes to production, there are a lot of issues. And as you might know, you are working in IT companies in infrastructure. Rolling back is hell of work. Doing this to and fro, and it actually kills the company's time. And also, both development and operation lose trust among themselves. I mean, they don't believe that. I mean, operation guys don't believe developers when they say it works in my computer. And developers think operations are dumb, actually. They don't understand a thing. They just answer the customer queries, repeating the same stuff again and again. And this really creates a lot of confusion and also a trust issues within the organization. And these two teams actually operate as a separate silos. Okay, the development and operation teams operate as separate silos because of the issues I have mentioned. And all the issues I've mentioned about deployment issues and this and that all comes under technical issues. It's morely about, a technical deployment issues. I don't have my, what do you call this? Tomorrow I'll bring it. My pen, digital pen. So I'm just using my mouse. Okay, these are all technical issues. But there are other issues as well. For example, development folks have a target or KPI. KPI, you should be aware of it. Key performance index, or simply your performance, your objectives. Developers have an objective of pushing a lot of changes to the production. Okay, dev. Because their target is to actually develop softwares quicker, fix bugs quicker, and push it to the production. Whereas operation folks have a target of keeping the system stable. Their performance is measured in how stable is your infrastructure, availability, reliability, backup, and all the stuff. They have parameters measuring their objectives, basically your availability and all the other stuff. When developers try to push changes, most of the time it breaks and then it gets fixed, and there is a lot of disturbance happening. So operation folks usually do not like changes to come into operation because it's directly conflicting with their objectives. All right, and this is one of the reason from an organization point of view. Oh my God, it's all gone. Okay, so from an organization point of view, dev and ops have conflicting interests. Okay, so the first one is a technical, which is pretty much the software works in a developer system, does not work in production, whatsoever reason, dependencies, etc. Second one is an organization issue. So basically your KPIs, your objectives are conflicting, okay, which further causes, people don't like each other because their objectives itself are different. So they will not work as a single team. And the last one is actually culture. So, I can spend time voting for you guys who are working in development, who are working in operation. I see already some of the folks who are working in operations. They might have known that most of the companies culturally treat developers as a little better resources. They think they are premium resources, and operation guys are okay, they can be replaced. If someone quits, it's fine. But development guys are treated as a premium resource. No developers will actually work in night shifts, whereas operation guys, that's their role. They are supposed to work in night shifts. All right. And this is also something like there is a lot of treatment issues, and added to that, you have the technical and organization conflicting, causing the trust issues between these two teams actually. This causes a cultural issue. Basically, they don't trust each other, they don't like each other, they don't work with each other. All right. As a business, I'm a business. I require both my development and operation to work together because, as you know, world is changing fast. Technology is evolving fast. Not just technology evolution or disruption. We're talking about business model disruption. A business model, the way we work, where we do the business with our client itself is changing. Okay, and if you have teams like development and operation don't like each other, and they give all sorts of reasons, even the heads of these divisions, for example, you have a development head and you have an operation head, and they also support their teams and they don't like each other as well. Sadly, this will slow down your business dramatically. You might have brilliant 10 ideas to implement in this month. All right. If you have an excellent development team, maybe they manage to develop the 10, but maybe one or maybe none goes to the production this month. Maybe next month you have another one coming in, and after 3 months you have another one coming in. This is not going to help your business. If you do in this space, obviously your competitor is going to take over you, and any small competitive advantage in current world will kill your business. So business are super worried. This structure has been there for more than 20 years in our construction. And now it is very clear that the differences between development and operation and all the aspects of it, okay, is causing the business slowdown. Added to that, there are lots of new frameworks being coming up in development. You call it as agile, lean startup, and this and that. We have Scrum methodology. We have a lot of things, safe, scalable, agile. Lots of things coming into the development side. Even the recent ones, Kanban is also getting very popular in US, especially for the smaller companies. Kanban framework is really good. So all these agile project management frameworks are actually making your development more faster, more efficient, and more in line with the requirements. They can deliver any changes quicker, faster. But your operation is still same. I don't really agree with many people saying ITIL being slow and it creates silos. I do not agree because I'm an ITIL expert, certified ITIL expert. And, if I'm certified ITIL expert, I should not agree. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, ITIL is implemented correctly. It doesn't really cause any slowdown of the things. But ITIL is blamed to be one of the reasons for creating a slow or a cumbersome processes in operations or infrastructure management, which is not as fast or agile as your developments. Okay? And whatever the reason, we still have the operation guys lagging behind. And also we get this trust issues and all the stuff added to this. All right. The whole purpose of this DevOps, what are we talking about, is to actually erase this wall of confusion, or basically make this development and operation to work together in an extent where if you have 10 ideas, your development guys, actually your development team do develop the 10 ideas within the time frame given, quick as possible. And all 10 goes, as it develops, it actually goes to the production. This rhythm will ensure that you are competent. And it is very evident in the market that if you don't achieve this rhythm as early as possible, you will be losing out in the market. And this is the main reason why all your management folks, from CEO to senior management, is pushing DevOps at every levels. You might have heard about people who are not updating themselves with DevOps will be excused from the organization. They're not kidding. They're actually doing it to get the seriousness in the organization. Because if you don't do that, then you're a very slow organization, then the whole organization has a problem. So better be prompt than late and lose out in the business. So your top management especially, so DevOps, I would say, it's again my opinion, but I work with many clients. DevOps is mostly happening as a top-down approach. Top-down approach, basically your management is pushing DevOps because they want both the development and operation team to work together and deliver the not only develop but also deliver the changes to the production, changes on new features or new product, whatever it is, so that your business can be more agile. Not just development agile, but the entire business should be agile to stay in the market. And this is the concept of, this is the whole idea of DevOps, where did it start and how it is right now.